And that's where we kick things off today on this Monday. Crews continue to fight the sand fire near Gwinda in Yolo County. There you see the acreage burned, 2,200 acres since Saturday. It is now 30% contained. 7 non-residential structures have been destroyed. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tony Lopez.
And I'm Sharon Roget. We've got team coverage for you. Let's start with CBS 13's Marissa Perlman in Yolo County with what neighbors there are going through right now.
From the ground to the air, fire crews have been using all different kinds of strategies to battle these hot spots, including taking water up into helicopters and dumping it on top of some of these hot spots.
The smoke was very dark, and you could see the orange, the reflection from the flames, it seemed like.
Micah Bennett returns back home off of Rumsey Canyon Road to see helicopters flying overhead and crews battling terrain in her backyard.
It did feel almost like it's a war zone, but at the same time, I can tell you, nothing makes you feel better than to see those fire crews around here.
She left after the mandatory evacuation was announced.
I still left, but my neighbors mostly stayed.
No one's homes were destroyed, but 7 outbuildings were burned over the weekend.
But this was definitely the most frightening that they'd seen, in fact, because the wind was blowing so hard and the fire started so close.
Bennett and her neighbors tell us they're used to this, but for first responders, battling these elements isn't easy.
The ignitability is a lot easier, and so we just need to be careful with that. A few sparks land and it can just run again.
Sandy Wargo with CAL FIRE tells us wind, humidity, and heat reaching triple digits makes this a slower process.
Having to balance, carry equipment, it's a very difficult situation for them, but they're making a difference.
CAL FIRE tells us the humidity is something that they're looking at very closely today. It is at 8% today when we're normally used to seeing it at 23%. We're told that can contribute to what's called the ignitability when putting out a fire like this, something they call a scary factor today. They are keeping close tabs on the weather forecast. Let's send it over to Dave Bender now with more on that.
All right.